good? Okay. Good morning, West Creek family. We are honored to have you with us this morning as we celebrate our graduating class of 2022. Buenos días. Buenos días y bienvenidos a la graduación de West Creek High School. Por favor, démosle la bienvenida a la clase del 2022. Would you please stand and welcome our 2022 graduating class? Please be seated. In respect of the graduation ceremony and others, we ask that you remain seated and away from the rails. This will allow all of our guests the opportunity to see their student as they graduate. Also, please refrain from the use of air horns and other noisemakers. We want every family to please have the opportunity to hear their graduate's name called. Again, West Creek, thank you for your support and for your attendance this morning. Please rise for the presentations of the colors by the West Creek High School JROTC Color Guard, commanded by Major Imani Connor Cato. The singing of the national anthem by Avery Newfield, and the Pledge of Allegiance by our senior class president, Christopher Carbon. Our senior choir will be singing our alma mater.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please join me in the recitation of our pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Traditions carry still.
Please be seated. Our senior choir will now perform our senior song, "It Is So Hard to Say Goodbye in the Climb." Please welcome our senior class president, Christopher Carbon.
Class of 2022, please join me in a moment of silence to honor the memory of Galen Toller. Thank you. Last time I heard someone say my full name like Dr. Luna, my mom was yelling at me to clean my room. As I look out at each one of y'all, I cannot help but think about everything we had to do to get to this moment. It goes without saying that we, just like so many others, didn't exactly have the traditional high school experience. I don't think many of us remember most of our junior year. It serves as a reminder that we do not know what the future holds for us, that life can have very unexpected twists and turns around each corner. What needs to be an even greater reminder is that we hold our future. Each one of you have your own dreams, goals, and ambitions, and given the right support and determination, those dreams will become manifest. Some of you you will become veterinarians like Cassidy, or artists like Kayla and Abby. Others will become pioneers in the sciences like Jackson and Avery. Some of us may even hold the highest offices in the land, while others will become teachers and shape the next generations of minds like Arion and Perion. Some of you have the dream to be an architect and design the cities we live in. However, it is just that, a dream, unless we have the plumbers and the construction workers and the electricians to turn it into a reality. I could keep going on and on about what each of y'all will do when we graduate, but I'll save the rest of the calling of the names for Mr. Silvers. I cannot tell you how extremely proud I am to be graduating with you all. We truly have the best of the best in this room right now. I'm confident that all of us will leave our own mark in the world, but it starts with walking across this stage. So hold your head high, carry all those dreams with you, no matter how big or small, because you will make them a reality. Thank you.
Welcome to the West Creek High School graduation ceremony. I would like to start by honoring our guests who have served in our country in the armed forces. Would you please stand if you are a current or retired member of the armed services to be recognized? Please stand. Thank you for your service and for your dedication to our country. I would like to introduce to you the West Creek High School faculty and staff. I cannot say thank you enough for your work to make today possible, for your determination to help our kids succeed, and for always putting them first. A special thank you to our faculty and staff who will be retiring at the end of the school year. West Creek High School faculty and staff, thank you. Also joining us this morning are school board members. Mr. Herbert Nelson, School Board Chair, Mr. Jimmy Garland, School Board Member, and Ms. Carol Berry, School Board Member. Thank you for your commitment to our students and for your service to our community. And from the Clarksville-Montgomery County School System, I want to welcome our Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Sean Imperatrice, and our Director of High Schools, Dr. Ross Evans. From West Creek Middle School, I want to welcome former Administrator Michael Mosley. And from West Creek High School, I want to welcome Dr. Mandy Frost, Mr. Patrick Digby, Ms. Stacy Maley, and Ms. Kathy Young. Our school counselors, Mrs. Sarah Coleman and Mr. Chad Sisson. And the caller of names, Mr. Rob Silvers. Again, thank you so much for joining us. We extend our appreciation to our partners in education, the CMCSS Education Foundation, and the West Creek community for all your support to our students. A special thank you to Austin Peay State University for live streaming our ceremony. Thank you for being with the West Creek family this morning. Class of 2022. Now, I present to you our Salutatorian. As I call your name, would you please come to the stage? Class of 2022 Salutatorian, Vance Sisson.
Hey guys, how you doing this fine afternoon, or morning? Well, I assume many of us are excited. We should be. We worked very hard to get here. What is significant about our graduation is not the fact that we completed these 4 years, but the things we have overcome along the way. Some of us had to deal with family issues. Some of us had to work long or late hours, or both. And some of us struggled immensely with our mental health issues during this time. All while we had to balance our schoolwork and school responsibilities, which, as we know, can be quite a lot sometimes. Don't let anyone disregard your struggle. Speaking of struggle, the virtual school year. During the virtual school year, the school days started at 7:30 a.m. and ended at 11:59 p.m. That's how it felt to me, at least, and I'm sure many of you feel a similar way. The overwhelming amount of work, the piling up, missing work, and the work that you just look at and you go, no. And whatever issues we were dealing with before that certainly did not get any better. Most of the times, they got worse. All of that struggle and how we dealt with it, though, means a lot about us. Not everybody could do it. Not everybody did do it. Being here now, you all show grit, strength, and perseverance. We have triumphed. And I know still many of you may feel uneasy about the future that lies ahead of us. But it will be okay. It'll all be okay. More than okay, though. You all will do great. Any mistakes or regrets you hold on to, you have learned from. You have proved that you can handle anything that comes your way, and that will go a long way wherever you find yourself in life. So please, don't let this rush by you too fast as things tend to do. Celebrate yourself, congratulate others, and just enjoy this day. Thank you all for your time.
Class of 2022, please welcome our valedictorian, Gabriel Sorensen.
All right. Okay, hey everybody. It's with great honor that I get to stand here today and give you all a few words before we walk across the stage and end this chapter of our lives and begin a new one. These past 4 years have been an interesting experience with many highs and many lows, and for much of it, I just felt ready to be done with it all. I couldn't wait for this day to come and believe that time was going too slowly and that days at school seemed to last for eternity. I look back on those days, though, and realize how fast it all went, as if everything was flying straight past me, rushing towards the ever-distant future. It was startling to me how all of this, my teenage years and high school career, were coming to an end, and that everything that I have experienced up to this point was going to change. Maybe not drastically, but still enough to leave me feeling uneasy. Even today, I still have a hard time believing that it's really all over. A part of me just isn't ready to let the structure of high school go and manage myself and decide my own future. I'm willing to believe that some of you share similar feelings as I do today, an unwillingness to move on, perhaps some fear of where life will take you next. But I mean, I'm also inclined to think that many of you also just kind of want to get out of here, and celebrate, excited for something, to do something bigger than high school. So I get that too. But even with all those thoughts and emotions running within my head, and possibly yours as well, I still believe that everything will be okay. we as a class have been through a lot. I mean, not too long ago, many of us were struggling to gain the will to get out of bed and complete some assigned work online or listen to a teacher over the microphone who was just exhausted as we were. We lost the last part of our sophomore year and nearly the entirety of our junior year due to an event beyond our control. We entered our senior year still dealing with the impacts of the pandemic, are still recovering from all that transpired in 2020 and 2021. And yet, we stand here today at graduation, ready to declare to our teachers, friends, and family that we're set out to, hopefully, do something more with our lives and take greater responsibility for ourselves. So I would say give yourselves a round of applause for being here today. But yeah, seriously, congrats to everybody for, making it here. And I know, some of you may not think that graduation is that big of a deal, because, graduation and the great journey that is life is not that large of an accomplishment nowadays. I mean, most people today can and have graduated high school, and many go even further, seeking a post-secondary education. But despite all that, graduation from high school still has meaning. It still acts as a stepping stone in our lives, a transition from our childhood and what we've become comfortable with to something new and perhaps even a little scary. While this something may create fear and anxiety for many of us, it can ultimately be inspiring to all of us. This something being adulthood, the future, and all the opportunities it brings. So be proud that you can stand here today and move on to the next chapter of your journey. Be proud that you have what it takes to choose your own path in life. No one else can provide us a guide on how to live anymore, for we must carve out our own path and create our own place within this world. We can make decisions for ourselves, whether they be good or bad, We can pick our own struggles, whether that be determining our future, what to do with our lives, fighting our current situation for a better one, or finding the meaning for us to continue pressing forth in this world. We are finally unbound from the structure of high school had placed on us. This all may be terrifying, and it should be, because we can no longer hide behind our parents or the adults within our lives, and we must take accountability for our actions and all that may occur as a result of them. But don't let that terror overwhelm you, and instead, use it to temper yourself and your dreams so that you may take control of your life and steer it towards a brighter tomorrow. Use it to find your aspirations, to find what you think life is worth living for so that someday you can find success and be content with where you are. And thank you all for listening. I hope my words were worthy enough for your attention that you've all given me. I hope that all of you can find what you need in life, that it can become what drives you to continue to live and flourish. I hope for all of us to lead a purposeful existence and to prosper with the time we've been given. Thank you.
West Creek High School, you made it to the finish line. Everyone here today has a story to tell, but today it's all about you. Today it's about your story. Your story should say how strong you are and how you were determined to do your part so that all your family and your friends can have this moment today. You can share about being a junior and taking that ACT during COVID. Class of 2022, you have so much to tell. Don't forget to mention all the fun you had, the friends you made, and those of you who made everlasting relationships with the teachers and staff that were always ready to help you. I wonder what your story will say in a few years from now. Kobe Bryant once said, Those times when you stay up late and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That is the dream. It is not the destination, it is the journey. Keep on creating your story. Remember all you have accomplished this far and keep on going strong. When things get hard, work hard. Do not take no for an answer. Keep asking questions with a positive attitude. Class of 2022, I used to tell you in the middle school, you've got this. Waldo Emerson said, do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there's no path and make a trail. Go on and do something great. We all know you've got this, but don't ever forget who you are. You are West Creek. Doctor Imperatrice, the students seated before you have met all the requirements set forth by the state of Tennessee and the Clarksville-Montgomery County school system. It is with great honor that I present to you the West Creek High School graduating class of 2022.
Dr. Luna, now by the virtue of the authority vested by the Clarksville-Montgomery County Board of Education and the state of Tennessee, I confer upon each of you the respective high school diploma for which you will be recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations appertaining thereunto, and I offer my genuine and sincere congratulations. Dr. Luna, it is now time for the graduates to take the stage for the presentation of the diplomas.
Gabriel Isaiah Sorensen. Vance Stone Sisson. Tyler Jefferson Rose. Janet Mary Angel. Darren Lynn. Cassidy Brooke Cherry. Parker Allen Trevillum. Dalen Kim Barker. King Andre Walter Brooks. Abigail Lauren Krieg. Hector Eduardo Acosta Hernandez. Eric James Atchison. Alicia Marie Anela Makamai Ukama. Christopher J. Alexander. Raven Regine Allen. Zachary Michael Ladale Allen. Dakota Constantine Alvarez. Samuel Anthony Apilado. Kaylor Page Applefeller. Ignacio Aranda. Bianca Marie Ariano. Skylar J. Atwood. Francesca Gabriela Avela. Ariana Nicole Bailey. Amaya Shireen Maisha Banks Bell. Mackenzie Lynn Bannister. Branson Michael Barnhart. Elizabeth Kristen Gonzalez Bear. Connor Michael Benfato. Ariana Teresa Bermudez. Evian Elizabeth Merdice Bilbrew. Cadence Lynn Marie Binger. Jamie Bailey Bischoff. Alexia Jalea Blackwell. Zaire Asante O'Neill Blunt. Emily Boatama Boateng. Malachi Demarius Bolden. Michael Jaquan Bowers. Zoe Noel Brewer. Thaddeus Logan Brown. Ryden Alexander Bryant. Mark Arthur Lionel Buckley. Dontasia Murray Buckley Davis. Kiana Marie Butner. Alexia Ziamara Burrow. Kaylee Sue Bush. Casey Lynn Butler. Harmony Love Kennedy. Christopher Cole Carbon. Michael Tyler Card. Yariana Eileen Carasquillo. Desiree Marie Castaneda. Eric Jack Paul Cicchini. Kianis Kishan Chambers. Amarachi Thelma Chukwemeka. Kylan Alexavier Clark. Nija Janae Clark. Evan Nathaniel Rain Combs. Jackson James Cook. Jalen Nicholas Cook. Kristens Elizabeth Cook. Desmond Mauricio Crispin. Ashton Andrew Crothamel. Jaden Ryan Crothamel. Blake Christopher Crew. Cheyenne Isabel Dalrymple. Kara Lynn DeCan. Kamel Joe De La Cruz. Samara Yanis Dennis. Corbin Allen Devaney. Jordan Xavier Shanzel Diggs. Nicholas Isaiah Donahue. Victoria Lynn Doporto. Rihanna Ariel Duggan. Malik Trayshawn Eason. Carlos Jamil Echevarria Mendez. Joseph Christopher Elliott. Matthew Austin Ellis. Kayla Reed Engler. Perion Javon Espinosa. William Slade Everett. Bella Rose Fancher. Javon Cantrell Farley. Cynthia Ilex Fecto. Kimberly Ann Ferteg. Lavelle Taiwan Finch Jr. Reagan Love Fisher. Summer Boston Fight. Antonio Flores Reese. Giovanni Flores Reese. Claudia Elizabeth Fowler. Anastasia Monique Freeman. Talia Margaret Freeman. Logan James Funderburk. Ayana Michelle Furman. Leah Addison Gaines. Leighton Alistair Gaines. Jasmine Sadai Garcia. Rebecca Jane Lee Garcia. Hope Neve Garza. Ajane Kian Gatlin. Jonathan Patrick Gottney. Marcus Terrence Gildersleeve Jr. Sabrina Sylvia Gillard. Chayton Lee Godwin. Marco Antonio Gomez. Robin Renee Gordon. Jordan Page Goudreau. Kayla Brianna Grace. Katina Mariah Hale. Matthew Neil Haley. Lindsay Michelle Hall. Mandy Elise Hardy. Devin Joseph Dwayne Harris. Sabriel Aliyah Harris. Madison Marie Harry. Bailey Renee Hartsock. Elena Jacqueline Hasty. Nicholas Jadon Hawkins. Emma Julia Hayes. Nevaeh Lynn Hayes. Taisha Esther Hayes. Mackenzie Alyssa Hayball. Jalen Joseph Hicks. Jewel Anne-Marie Highsmith. Matthew Riley Horn. Ashton Isaac Hull. Christopher James Hunt. Faith Lamore Hunt. Tierra Alexis Hunt. Kevin Jerome Hunter. Javon Thais Hunter Whitfield. Abigail Obehi. Abigail Obehi Isikuman. Akia Jashay Jackson. Vashawn Kwafani Jackson. Jemiah Danae Jameson. Allison Renee Johnson. Chastity Nashay Johnson. Clarence LeBron Johnson. Connor Ryan Johnson. Dazan Zafar Johnson. Hannah Marie Johnson. Jaya Monique Johnson. Shania Jocelyn Jones. Isaac Jarrell Jones. Alexandria Lynn Jordan. Ramsey Michelle Kuule Na'ala Kala Al-Kohi Hilton. Eugene Alexander Kane. Keontae Amaje Kendall. Chase Robert Kersey. Salina Kodka. Terry Wayne Kimbrough. Amber Marie Keene. Juliana Alice Perfectado. Alan Kofi Kasey. Jadarius O'Brien Knight. Sean William Kasurik. Angela Lauren Krog. Bryce Allen Kubiak. Joshua Lee Kubiak. Emily Lynn Kumiyama. Alexander Isaiah Labarge. Sean Jalen LaFortune. David Alexander Last. Samantha Marie Lawler. Paris Anye Laws. William Daniel Legan. Taylor Sharon Nicole Lay. Tanya Alexandra Leyva Osorio. Jocelyn Renee Lopez. Luis Angel Lopez Garcia. Austin Craig Lovelace. Gianna Marie Lupo. Janaya Kiera Lyle. Celeste Nicole Maines. Diedan Bialmulimi Malisawa. Kizaria Monet Mance. Matthew Williams Marine. Matthias Harun Martinez. Kayla Jean McKinley. Aiden Jean McKinney. Alyssa Joy McNeely. Xander Michael Meadows. Kyla Mackenzie Marshall. Darian Donnell Melton. Antonique Tajmin Milan. Dejan Alexander Moore. Michael Donald Moore. Eder Arturo Morales. Christiana Emery Morgan. Jacob William Mosby. Jaden Tyrell Mosby. Sean Bryce Moss. Dalton Kane Mullins. Kayla Starr Munoz. Tylea Anise Murray. Avery Rose Neufeld. Linda Ingyi Nguyen. Jaden Damian Nicolati. Jason Odian. Landon Matthew Olson. Ashley Diane Otero Robles. Mariah Shalalisa Page. Renselina Capole Benjamin Pollock. Oswin Manuel Palomino. Brianne Louise Perisher. Lily Pearl Perisher. Dhruv Rashakumar Patel. Keenan Eldridge Pierce. Samurai Renee Nicole Pearson. Julian Michael Pena. Pauline Perez Colazo. Daniel Caden Perez. Truth Perkins. Victoria Elizabeth Peterson. Xavier Joy Peterson. JVR Travarius Phillips Wright. Samantha Renee Pinero. Macy Nicole Pruitt. Michael Quijas Cruz. Patience Marie Ramey. Gabriel Joel Ramos. Paige Elizabeth Ransom. Elijah Roosevelt Reed. Zalicia Joy Reardon. Caven Brian Robertson. Jabulani Naikoa Farrow Robinson. Sanaya Imani Robinson. Emmanuel Jose Rodriguez. Cassandra Yvette Rodriguez. Miaria Ulis Rosser. Trinity Elaine Russo. Omarion Rayshawn Ruffin. Angelic Star Sanchez. Kevin Jahil Sanchez Rivera. Angelique Bridget Santiago. Dwayne Darnell Scrivener Jr. Serenity Marie Seaton. Tajay Anwar Sherman. Richard Irvin Short. Alexa Jalise Sicardo. Nigel Clint Simon. Serenity Alexis Simpson. Takaya Simone Antoinette Civils. Madison Leah Rose Slater. Nathan Russell Slight. Essence Kanai Small. Isaiah Deshawn Smith. Parker Christian Smith. Jordana Jaylene J.J. Soto. Josephine Betty Spencer. Elise Renee Stamp. Dalton Terrence Stamps. Damon Kevin Steele. Donovan Devin Steele. Tyshana Jamel Elaine Sterling. Colby Ryan Mitchell Stinnett. Jaden Kishun Stinson. Audrey Elizabeth Stout. Keena Nicole Sturgill. Keelan Joel Sturgill. Brittany Michaela Sullivan. Bailey Renee Sutton. Brendan Scott Swanson. Amani Kylan Sweat. Grace Elizabeth Tomayo. Cameron Wyatt Tharp. Autumn Emma Thoma. Jackson Corey Cole Thomas. Tommy Lachey Thomas. Talia Deaja Thurman. Jason William Timothy. Galen G. Anthony Toller. Mara Alexandra Jane Trachini. Itielu Pasia Tuya. Van Boy Uk. Selimar Vargas Hernandez. Jackson Reed Vaughn. Aaron Matthew Vilches Salnir. America Dianella Villarreal. Sanaya Danielle Lakeith Walker. Jadrian Josiah Warren. Kayla Denise Washington. Jalen Imani Tinio Watkins. Bianca Amari Webb. Ya Luin Wong. Mason Blaine West. Angela Corin White. Tajon Michael White. Trayshawn Deontay White. Michaela Renee Whitlock. Ariana Brooke Wycliffe. Jeremy Michael Wilcox, Jr. Jaden Quintel Wiley. Ahmad Jaleel Williams. Sienna Joy Williams. Jacqueline Marie Kayla Williams. Marquise Arjan Williams. Marseille Yakira Williams. Dylan John Wilson. Erica Malaya Wilson. Richard Kenny Woodson. Melody Chantel Wormley. Aiden Lane Varnell Zacharias. Lorraine Marie Zayas De Leon. Alexavier Emmanuel Zip. Diviana Indigo Aria Zip. Carl Wilkes.
Please welcome our SGA President, Tyler Rose, to the stage for our closing remarks.
Good afternoon, Coyotes. This is Tyler with your afternoon announcements. If you ride bus 1241, oh wait, the date is now May 28th, and there will no longer be any more afternoon announcements with Tyler. Good morning, attendees, distinguished guests, teachers, our school board members, those representing the Clarksville-Montgomery County School System, and lastly, the class of 2022. My name is Tyler Rose, overall president for the West Creek High School Student Government Association, and it is my distinct honor to be speaking in front of you all today. Throughout the year, you may have heard, if you decided to pay attention to the announcements, a series of the following 4 quotes. Number 1, you are the artist of your own life. Don't hand the paintbrush to anyone else. Number 2, be the change that you wish to see in the world. Number 3, in a world where you can be anything, be yourself. And lastly, number 4, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. As we embark on our journey past high school, I hope that these 4 quotes serve as your mantra. I have no doubt that every single one of you will be a beacon of light no matter where you go or what you decide to do. Never let anyone dictate your possibilities. Do what you love and carry your own aspirations out with conviction. In an ever-changing society, it is imperative that you act as your authentic self and advocate for the things that matter to you. The sky's the limit, and you can be the catalyst for change. So, what exactly does it mean to be yourself? It means to embrace your individuality, regardless of what people think. While it may lead to you standing out from the crowd, that is okay. Love yourself and continue to be authentic. Know that I, as well as your friends and family, will always be rooting for you no matter what you decide to do. You are a valuable person and you do matter. Stop comparing yourself to others or evaluating your every move. In this moment, right now, you should be extremely proud of this huge milestone and the person you are. You all have taught me so much in what has felt like the very short time high school has given us, but I have one message for everyone. You are the future, and I know our future is bright with all of you shaping it. What excites me most is the journey that lies ahead for every single graduate sitting here today. Class of 2022, a class challenged by the COVID-19 pandemic, but you all are still sitting here today. We didn't get the typical high school experience, and while so much was stripped away from us, I can assure that we are the most powerful. Our vigor and perseverance is a true embodiment of that. It has been a tremendous honor to be the 13th predecessor of this lantern. The lantern symbolizes the everlasting burning flame of Coyote pride passed down from each graduating class to the next. This morning, I am passing this lantern, the lantern that symbolizes West Creek's traditions, customs, and testaments. As I depart from my position as student body president, I know that I am leaving it in reliable hands. Please welcome 2023 SGA President, Ms. Sanaa Luckett.
On behalf of the class of 2023, it is my honor to accept this lantern and the responsibilities and excellence that comes with it.
Graduates, your time has arrived. The past 13 years have built up to this moment when you can turn back, reflect, and say confidently, I achieved this honor. Take pride in your effort and resilience. You have proved that courageousness and determination are necessary for success. Always remember to thank those who've been in your corner, cheering and encouraging you through the challenging moments. Follow your passions. Be present in this moment and cherish the experience. As much as I've looked forward to this day, I've always disliked endings. Today marks one of those endings. After this, we say goodbye to everything that was comfortable, everything that was familiar. Some of us have been mentally preparing for this since the college acceptance letters came in. For others, graduation may have only become a reality this morning, and for some, it seems as if you've been preparing for this since freshman year. Regardless of your journey, we are all moments away from our next chapter in life. Wherever your journey takes you, know that you will be met with obstacles you must overcome. I know that won't stop you from living your own life to the fullest. Fellow graduates, please stand. As Vice President Kamala Harris once said, "We did it, Joe." Indeed, you have done it, and know that the whole world is proud of you. Class of 2022, please move your tassels from right to left, indicating that you're now high school graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor and privilege to present to you the graduating class of 2022.